Hey guys, Chris Panks here from Rapid Mortgage, and welcome to NFL Panks Picks Division Round. Into the playoffs now. Had an awesome week last week, went 4-2. The only two losses we had were, with the Buffalo game, the Cincinnati game. Two games I thought they would cover pretty easily. Those divisional games, third time playing a team, sometimes can get a little tricky, but got some awesome picks for this week. Let's head to the whiteboard. All right, guys, let's dive right in. Our first matchup of the week, Saturday, we got the Jaguars going into Kansas City. Any of you remember the game earlier in the year? Kansas City won this game 27-17. Wasn't actually as close as the score. The first half, the Jags laid an egg, were terrible. 5 3-and-outs, I think 2 punts and a missed field goal. Kansas City just didn't do too much that day. Not much was needed done. I think in this game, the Jags get a lot better start than they did last week and than they did the first week against Kansas City. I think the Jags keep this close. We're going to take the Jags +9. I think Kansas City's going to win, but Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are going to keep it close. And then we got the night game Saturday. We got the Giants going into Philadelphia. This is kind of a tale of two tapes, so to speak. The first game they played, starters versus starters, the Giants got blown out. They lost by a couple touchdowns. It wasn't a close game. They played a few weeks ago with the Giants, basically backups in, Philadelphia starters in, and this was a one-score game. Playoff time, Daniel Jones running the ball, keeping it close. Giants are a hard-nosed football team. I think that the 7.5 points is going to be enough to cover. Are they going to win? I don't know, but there's a lot of experts that are liking them for the upset here. We're going to go with the Giants +7.5. And then to our Sunday slate, the games that everyone really wants to see. We got Cincinnati, the rematch going into Buffalo. A lot of people are still questioning why this game isn't on a neutral site. I'm one of those. This game this line opened around 4.5 points, up to 5.5 points today. So a lot of bets, a lot of people like Buffalo. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has been good to me all year. They've been on a hot streak. I think that first game they would have won. I'm going to take Cincinnati going into Buffalo with the points. I think they're going to get the win outright. And then the game that everyone mostly cares about, we got the Cowboys going into San Francisco. This one's interesting. San Francisco played last Saturday. The Cowboys played on a Monday night for the playoffs, giving them a 2.5-day rest advantage. Kind of, skeptical there with the NFL scheduling. But Dallas going into San Fran. Brock Purdy hasn't played a defense like this yet. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. It's going to be a tough day for him. I think the Cowboys go in there strong, cover the 4 points. I think they get the win outright. So there you have it. We took all 4 underdogs. We're taking all the points this week. We're riding with Vegas. All right, guys, now on to our Panks parlay of the week. First, we're going to take the Jacksonville, Kansas City over. The total points scored in the game need to be over 52.5. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Then we're going to take the Cincinnati Bengals plus that 5.5 points. Again, I think they can win. You're giving me 5.5 points. Joe Burrow, I'll take that all day. And then finally, we need the Dallas to win straight up. So, no points. They just need to win the game. So if we put a $10 wager on a 3-team parlay, that's going to win us $85.40. So parlay of the week, let's throw it in there and see what can happen. All right, guys, so there's your picks of the week. There's your parlay of the week. Remember, for any of your mortgage needs, any of your pre-approval needs, bet on a winner, bet on the Panks team at Rapid Mortgage. Thanks, guys.